Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. Sometimes after a long day, or even before one, we need a little boost. You know, something to remind us that there are good people out there, and great things happen all the time. This is why we've compiled a list of one of the most tear-jerking, faith-lifting things on the internet: animal rescues. From pups stuck in wells to even skunks saved by humans, here are the top 10 animal rescues caught on tape. But before we get started, why not become an archivist today by clicking that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. If you end up enjoying this video, let us know by giving it a thumbs up, and in the comment section, tell us if you've ever rescued an animal. Number 10. Drowning dog catches a break. From India, we get this heartbreaking video showing a dog that has been stuck in a deep well for hours. Her strength is running out, and you can tell she's been attempting to stay afloat for quite a long time. Once rescuers make their way down and capture her in a net, it's crazy to see how long it takes to pull her up due to how deep the well was. I can't even imagine how the dog fell down without major injuries. She was a strong one, and it was her lucky day. She was later taken to a shelter to treat the injuries on her paws and nurse her back to health after the scare of a lifetime. Those rescuers definitely went home with tears in their eyes that day and told their story for years to come. Number 9. Street dog in a tar drum. Our next animal rescue is quite shocking. This dog got stuck in a tar drum in India, and after finding herself unable to move, she was terrified and started hyperventilating. To start, rescuers cut the barrel open to assess her situation better. Once they saw that her body was stuck deep in the tar, they decided to take the entire thing to treat her better at a service center. From there, they started to work on her slowly, soaking her tar-covered body with vegetable oil to try to detach her body from the barrel. Believe it or not, that was the easy part. Next came removing the tar from her body for 3 hours and treating her burns. Ready to cry? Don't. Just look at how well she's doing now. Okay, now you can cry. Number 8. Trucker rescues fox. "We did our good deed of the day," said Eduardo Nunez after saving the life of a fox in the desert. He's a trucker who was on his way to the city of Punta Arenas when, while driving along southern Argentina, he stopped for a break and noticed something unusual. The shiny, moving object turned out to be a fox that had its head stuck in 2 boxes and was struggling just to breathe. The trucker captured it, trying to keep it calm while he removed the boxes from its head. Look at the fox's face of relief when he can finally breathe again. That's when Eduardo says, satisfied, that he had done his good deed of the day and lets the little guy rush off to tell his mom he's sorry he almost died. Number 7. Turtle trapped in cocaine. During an operation in Central America in an effort to decrease drug smuggling in the area, officers saw a turtle stuck in over $50 million worth of cocaine. He was probably just swimming, trying to live his life when a ship tossed their cargo overboard to avoid getting caught. Wrong place, wrong time. Luckily, this little guy wasn't hurt too bad, with just chafing from the lines on his neck and flippers. They carefully cut him out and freed him back into the ocean. Hundreds of others weren't so lucky, though, found dead by the environmental officers off the coast of El Salvador. Plastic, whether tied to hard drugs or not, is the real enemy here. At least we can say one turtle got away and got to live another day. Number 6. Cop saves kitten. Prepare to have your heart stolen by Officer Smith, a Kansas City police officer who approached a kitten sitting on a median in the middle of a highway. The cat was just walking along, looking like the most vulnerable creature in the middle of a concrete jungle. Luckily, the officer caught sight of the little kitten and took action. He approached the cat gently, picked it up, and brought it into his car, where he continued to stroke it and make it feel secure, even after the cat set off the car's alarm. Our hero of the day didn't just take it to a shelter for care, he adopted it and took it home. Number 5. Deer rescue. Our number 5 video comes to us from the YouTube channel Wildlife Aid, who hosts a number of incredible animal rescue and animal-related videos. While many of us would have taken this beautiful opportunity to snap the female roe deer's neck and turn her into venison stew, this old-timer had a different opinion. After receiving a call that a roe deer was hit by a car but was still alive, this man rushed to her aid, picking her up and placing her into his car to take her to the vet. Once there, her injuries were examined. Other than a bad headache and a couple of gashes that required a few stitches, she was immediately set free with a painkiller for the road. The saddest part is hearing the man get choked up and cry as he attempts to get the deer to stand to release the animal back into the wild. Number 4. Dog saved from floods. One of the most selfless rescues we've seen on this list, this dog in Colombia was dragged by floodwaters, barely able to keep its head above water. After following it along the river for a bit, the officers decide they have to take action, and the cameraman tells the other officer to jump in after him. Easy for you to say. I'd be yelling, but the other officer didn't hesitate for a second. He jumped right in and cut the dog off before he had a chance of going even further where the men could have had a harder time rescuing him. With help from his colleagues, the man got out of the water and they worked on the dog, even giving him mouth-to-mouth and saving him from sure death. Not only did these officers save a precious life, but they also put their own lives at risk that day. Number 3. Daring Wolf Rescue. Okay, you thought that was brave? Imagine trying to save the life of an animal who will just as easily kill you as say thanks. That's the case for our number 3, a man who, in his attempt to catch a coyote, caught a timber wolf instead. Talk about bad luck. He didn't want to let the animal just die, so he thought up an inventive way of letting him out. What would you have done? Check him out in action. That wolf was not convinced about him at all. Even when he's freed, he wastes no time saying thanks or letting out a sigh of relief. He is out of there immediately. Number 2. Man frees kudu. At number 2, we have another dangerous rescue by a selfless man who knew he was this animal's last chance. If you didn't know what a kudu was, here it is. It's large, beautiful, and has a quick and powerful kick that could kill you in an instant. Bear that in mind as you watch this guy cut a kudu from a fence with several attempts avoiding a hard kick. However, even after he's free, the kudu can't get up. The man tries to give him water to give him the strength he needs, but nothing seems to do the trick. Finally, he sees he has no choice but to do what he's avoided all along. He gets up close and pushes the kudu until he sees it about to get up. Then they both make a run for it in separate directions, and they both finish their day unhurt. Number 1. Not a goalie. Another video from the wildlife foundation known as Wildlife Aid, who uploaded this video to their popular YouTube channel back in 2014. In this intense 3-minute video, a man patiently and successfully rescued a baby fox in what appears to be a football net in his backyard. Geared with gloves, the man seemed to work in unison with the fox. Clearly not his first rodeo, the rescuer even let the baby fox nibble on his glove a few times to help calm its nerves. With a few snips of nylon, the pup was set free and the man carried it to safety. Of course, no ending is complete with a distant turnaround and pause by the fox as if to say, "Thanks, but I still hate you." Thanks for watching. Which of these rescues touched your heart most? Let us know in the comments and tell us if you've ever rescued an animal. Be sure to subscribe, click the notifications bell, give this video a like, then enjoy one of these videos.